A lot of uncertainty in boxing these days, y'all. A lot of uncertainty. We don't even know. Besides the Josh Taylor and Jose Ramirez fight, we have no idea if we'll have undisputed fights at heavyweight, if we'll have undisputed fights at 154 junior middleweight, or even at lightweight. But that's the boxing climate these days. You know? The boxing climate these days shows a lot of uncertainty. And it's either the promoters are scared to pit their fighters against other fighters because these days, I guess, being undisputed and or unifications are not a priority to the promoters, managers, and or fighters. Or the fighters are just straight up and down scared. They scared they're gonna lose their marketability, you know what I mean? You check it, so that's the world of boxing we live in, man. Like I said, man, it's very rare that I can make a boxing video. Sorry if I sound muffled, y'all. I got on a mask, all right? There's a lot of uncertainty. It's very rare that these days I make a positive boxing video talking about something where the fight fans will actually be rewarded for being loyal fans with great fights, great matchups, dream unifications, and or undisputed fights. That's the world we live in, y'all. And it's quite sad, you know what I mean? It's quite sad now. Look, now the man Teofimo Lopez is going to be fighting on the Triller app. Good for him, you know? Got a nice purse bid from the guys at Triller, you know what I'm saying? Triller the app. They put in a lot of money. Now, if they put that fight on the undercard of Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield, then these guys, Teofimo Lopez, will be in a great position, you know what I mean? And the Triller app will not be in the red, as in losing any money. Because really and truly, I can't remember the last time in boxing we had pay-per-views. Pay-per-views involving mandatory challenges, you know what I mean? It's going to be quite tough to market that and sell that, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's the boxing climate we in. We're in a boxing climate where Canelo Alvarez versus Avni Yildirim is a pay-per-view fight. That's the kind of climate we in. And will it sell? Time will tell, but you already know DAZN don't release no pay-per-view numbers. So we don't know actually how well the pay-per-view numbers will be for this pay-per-view card that they have with Avni Yildirim versus Canelo. And not to mention the best fight on the card has been scrapped with Julio Cesar Martinez versus, is it McWilliams or McJoe? One of them Arroyo brothers in the flyweight and super flyweight divisions from Puerto Rico, the twins. You know what I mean? So that's the boxing climate we're in right now, y'all. And it's quite tough. It's quite discouraging. But at the end of the day, we're here and we must deal with it. We must deal with it. Whether you're going to support these cards or not, real boxing fans will be here for the long haul, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I would like to know how y'all feel about boxing these days. You know what I mean? I can't lie to y'all, man. I've been quite disappointed that we can't even get guys like Bud Crawford and Errol Spence in the same room or even next to each other. You know what I'm saying? When will that fight happen? I wish the man Bud Crawford never re-signed with Top Rank. I sure wish he didn't, you know what I mean? Because looks like his career is languishing in obscurity. You know what I'm saying? He's not getting the fights he wants. Then again, does he want these fights? Does Errol Spence even want a unification? What does he care? He has fighters to fight on his side of the street, and he has fanboys alike who gonna gas him up and call him the best thing since sliced bread for fighting guys on his side of the street, as he calls it, the PBC. You check it? So y'all gonna have to let me know what y'all think about the boxing climate these days. Are you satisfied with it? Look at a man like Beterbiev. Beterbiev, man. Beterbiev's a big time fraud. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Them fellas beat the man, Bosdick. And he's been MIA since. Hasn't done nothing in this boxing game since. I don't think he's even fought since that particular night, you know? So, Beterbiev is even supposed to come back fight this guy named Diaz or something. Who the F is that guy? I can't call it. I can't call it one bitch, you know what I mean? But you guys gonna have to let me know. Look at a guy like Bivol. He can't get no fights. Why not make a unification next between Bivol and Beterbiev? I've heard the man, what's his name, say, what's his name? Man's promoter, Eddie Hearn, Bivol's promoter, talking about 3 fights before the man gets to fight Beterbiev. Jesus Christ. That's a unification between 2 Russians, man. Eddie Hearn put up that paper and do that fight in Russia. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to do. That's what he needs to do, you know what I mean? What's this talking about 3 more fights before he gets a unification with Beterbiev? That's what I'm talking about, y'all. We as boxing fans, we tolerate too much. Too much. And we just turn the other cheek, get slapped and just turn the other cheek without really evaluating what we're really here for as boxing fans. You check it, so Dimash Boxing, y'all gonna have to tell me if you're satisfied with the boxing climate. All power to you. Me personally, I'm quite disgusted, y'all. Beautiful little fishes. Yes, indeed. Looks like that's an amoeba plant right there. Check out the little fishies. If you're satisfied with the boxing climate these days, then you must have not been there around when boxing was at its peak. This new day and age, I can't get with it, y'all. I still watch all the fights. I cover them with or without a channel. I still watch them. Because at the end of the day, I do love the sport. But does the sport love us? That's the real question. So Dimash Boxing, y'all. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Leave your thoughts and comments. And I'm out of here. Peace.